Okay, here we go with first match in AVR Swiss. We drafted red, white humans and a few very nice angels. We won the roll, so yes, we will play first because this is an aggro-y deck, and we get our 1/2/3 drop and all of our mana, so we are not going to mulligan. And we got a removal, which is not the best removal in the world for our deck, but hey, removal's removal in this set. So we're going to play our Stone Right, ship the turn, and then we'll play our Inquisitor, and I will probably go ahead and bond up. He's playing green. Well, he's got a 1-drop. Which will slow us down a tiny bit. Won't get in that 1 damage. We will go ahead and bond, although activating First Strike and Fire Breathing is expensive early in the game. We're not going to attack. His goofy little escort is going to actually throw up a little roadblock there. So we saw some Flower and Lumber Knots. He may have those. He's going to Pillar of Flame, red-green. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I liked our opening hand. But against this matchup, where he can get fatties out quick with the green, it's not looking as awesome. Yeah, it'd be awesome if he was playing black. We'll soul bond here. And then we'll get in for 1. Now, if he does play fatty, something like a Trusted Force Mage would be bad. But turn 3 drops. But we've got the defang, Revenge of the Hunted. Yep. Well, okay. That card. I played it yesterday in a draft, and it does a lot of work. So he's going to get in. I mean, if he casts it, which he probably will, he's going to get 3 damage and wipe our Explorer off the board. There he goes. It's not as bad as it could be later in the game, although we're probably, I mean, if the board got gridlocked and we had 4 or 5 guys back. Oh, no. I do that sometimes. Okay. We have to block, so we lose our guy and we take 3 damage, but you know, that's a nasty card, but it could have wrecked our board later in the game. He doesn't have a 2-drop, so we'll be getting in for some damage here, for 4 damage. There's no instant speed red removal. So we'll attack. Do I not have a stop on declare blockers? I guess I gotta pump that guy earlier. That is crappy. Oh, he's not soulbound, so he can't pump. Okay, that makes more sense. Sometimes I forget when these guys that they have to be soulbound to have their ability. Yeah, so that's kind of crap. So we only got him for 1. You know, I've drafted this set quite a bit, and you'd think I would know that by now, but I don't. Now he's got 4 mana up, so he's probably got a nasty drop. Best case Pig, worst case Druid's Familiar. That's not horrible. And we're just drawing land. So I think we want to go ahead and defang this guy. He's probably got some nastier stuff in the hand, but oh well. And, you know, now I can't attack. So things are looking pretty bad. I mean, he wiped out two of our early guys, and that's what this deck is all about, is getting in early aggro. Uh, so, it's, kind of hard to deal with Revenge of the Hunted on turn 2 or I think it was turn 2. No, it was turn 3, because I had played my Farbog Explorer. So we're probably going to lose this match because we drew nothing but lands, and we continue to draw nothing but lands. It's the awesome thing about Magic, right? And so I have no dude, so I can't pump, and I can't attack. So yeah, we have drawn nothing but lands because we started out with 3 dudes and a defang, and so this is turn 6, and so we've drawn 5 lands, which shows you the rule of variance in Magic. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't know why he's afraid of a combat trick. He doesn't know I'm just holding nothing. He's tagging with this guy just so he can get the extra mana. Probably, maybe he's got a Craterhoof Behemoth or something really huge and god awful. We're just taking our 1 damage. And we draw a Pillar Flame, which is not bad. Play a land. Kill the vampire. Get in for our 1 damage. Yeah. So, what do we drew 5 lands and a Pillar Flame. I mean, if you're going to draw a non-land, I guess that's a good one to draw, but we just don't. Yeah, there's the Druid's Familiar. We just don't have the gas to. When you draw 5 lands, it's hard to win a game. So we could just concede, but this will be over pretty soon, I think. I mean, we have to get some really fortunate draws here. And land is not it. So, if I chump block, I'm taking 4. If I don't chump block, I'm taking 7. If he doesn't drop anything else. So, it would be a miracle to win this game. Actually, we don't have any miracles in our deck. And there comes the Craterhoof Behemoth. There he is. Yep. See, we just can't let the game get that far. So he was pretty good in that he hit both of his removals very early on. So, I mean, I think what we want to do is we're going to do what I said. We're going to take out our big angel. I mean, we've just got to get in faster. Hate to do that, but put in that guy. Maybe call to serve. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we want to. Late game probably favors him, but we'll leave the Redeemer in. I mean, we just have such a low curve. We have to hit our pieces right, and then maybe we finish him off with it. We'll just stick with the same deck. Play first again. That looks okay. I mean, we could use a plains, but we have our 1-drops again. Last time we had 3 lands and 4 spells, and he just wiped out 2 of our guys very early on. So now I'd hate to have to soul bond this guy with another stone right. A 1-drop? Yay. There's a plains. Yeah, it doesn't do us any good to soul bond, and we get no right now. We get nothing really out of it. I'm going to go ahead and play my second stone right. I mean, we've got we're not going to bond here. We can bond them with other things. We've got 3 right ringleaders in our deck. If we draw one of those and get some aggro in, you know, with the Thatcher Revolt, could be in good shape. Once he hits 4 mana, we're going to start to be in bad shape. So my options here are either to play one of my Revolts and swing in for 5, which is pretty good. Play this guy. He doesn't really have any... I mean, we saw the Druid's Repository, which is a way for him to get out the Craterhoof Behemoth. But I think, again, we want to get in some early damage. And we might just save the other one. This is going to trigger all of these things, which is annoying, but whatever. Nope. 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 La la la. Okay. And then we begin combat. Swing for 5. He's down to 14 on turn 3, which is good. Sack our tokens. That's actually very bad with his vampire, so that's another good reason to play them early. And most likely we're going to play the Chaplain on the next turn. I doubt there's anything really turn 3 that's going to warrant a defang here. I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty good, but so that's actually really good because we can go ahead and attack with one of our guys and offer a trade, which he probably won't do. So we're going to soul bond here, and we're going to attack with this guy and offer a trade, which he probably won't go for. Which means we'll probably get 2 damage in. See, now it's under declare blockers, and oh, right. Yeah, so I do have a stop on declare blockers where I'm able to pump. Alright, so he's down to 12, which is pretty good. We've got enough humans to take out any nasty artifacts or enchantments, which we probably don't have to worry about. If he doesn't play something stupid like Druid's Familiar, which he probably will. Yeah. Now we get 2 4/4 first strikers, which is going to shut down our offense. And we can defang one of these guys. If he attacks with this guy, it would give us a chance to get in some damage, which he will. So that's fine. You know, we're not going to win a race with Druid's Familiar. Just the amount of power in the green soul bond is tough to deal with in in Avacyn Restored. So, I mean, you like to go green if at all possible. These are alright. I mean, they're not doing us much here, I think. So we'll play them. We'll go ahead and defang this guy. And play our bracers with our planes so we can pump the stone right that he doesn't block. And just get in some more damage. Well, we actually can't pump the one. If he's kind of smart about it, he'll block the one that's pumpable. He'll block one of these guys. Again, I can't pump this guy because he's not bound with anybody. That's fine. So then I pump this guy, and he takes 3, putting him down to 9. So, you know, malcontents would have been awesome, and they're at uncommon because they really let you do. You know, you roll out your humans, and then late game MMA lets you, like if we played him now, that would let us do quite a bit more damage. I find a lot of the problem. See, that's really bad with our Thatcher Revolt. So we have 3 riot ringleaders and we haven't drawn those, which is bad. A lot of the problem with the red-white is, you know, if you don't finish them off very quickly, if they're able to get up early defenses, you can get them in the under 10 range, but you just can't polish them off. And especially if they have any life gain, that's very problematic. Well, so we could equip, but we can't pump if we equip. We're in pretty bad shape here, actually. So we can do that, and we can bond, which is fine. We'll use the ability. We can pump to 3. He can just block here. So we're really not doing anything interesting. So that actually makes him a 2/2. We could go ahead and attack. I mean, he can pump to 3. There's no downside to attacking other than wasting time. Oh, great. And we're bound with these 2. I love that. I love that in MTGO where there's no visual representation without a mouse over to indicate who's bound. So we just screwed that up. I thought it would bind the ones that are close together, but it didn't. Okay, awesome. So check who's bound before you equip things. Now, I could go ahead and attack with this guy anyway. He can't. I can't pump, but I would trade for the vampire. He's just going to block there, which is, of course, what he would do. Yep. So I gained 3, but I'm still taking 4, and anytime anything dies, this guy's going to get really huge. This game is not looking good either. He's got 3 cards, and we've got 1 card that really doesn't work all that well against his deck. All right. We could chump block here, but we'll just take it because, again, we don't want his dude to get big. He doesn't have a second green, which is probably keeping him from playing some giant god-awful bomb. He doesn't really need to. He's going to play a boar, which is pretty good. More stuff that's not that great. We're going to play it. We're going to bond it. We're going to move our bracers over. So what we're going to do, yeah, because this guy can pump to 3. We may end up chump blocking the next turn, but this gives us a 4-4. I mean, yeah, potentially a 4-4 first strike, because then we can pump at 1 and give him first strike. Yep. So we're probably going to end up chump blocking, which again will make his dude big. I mean, he's winning the race here. We haven't seen some of our key components, which, you know, I mean, it looks like he's pretty weak to flyers. If he had something like an Eat with Spiders, he probably sideboarded it out because he didn't see any flyers on our side. Cool. One of our guys can't block. Yeah, this game looks pretty bad too. So this again is the risk you run of drafting the red-white humans. If I were him, I would attack with just about everything. I can't pump my guys. Yeah, so he's attacking for... There he goes. Yep. He's attacking for 12. Does he have like a joint assault? These guys aren't bound with anything. Oh, and this guy can't block. So yeah, I'm in pretty horrendous shape here. So, blah. I don't know. Yeah, I would probably need a miracle of some sort to pull us out. A figurative miracle, not a literal miracle. Okay, did I screw something up here too? How did he get 2 triggers? Oh, because he dealt damage to me as well. That's right. The damage and the death. I mean, I'm dead next turn, probably. And of course he's going to drop something else. So, I mean, I'm just really screwed. So, we just GG this one. I mean, we couldn't do anything about the first game. We just got mana flooded. This second game, you know, we got in, again, some early damage. But, you know, we didn't draw some of the pieces we needed to really polish them off. The red-white versus green is a bad matchup. I mean, green is strong anyway. So, all right, well, we'll see how we do in round 2. Hopefully better than in round 1.